What's going on, everybody? AQ Devi here. Thank you so much for joining me. And today, Black Ops 7 is officially out, so we are going to check out Ashes of the Damned for the first time. Full disclosure, I did play Van Doren Farm a bit just to get myself back in the groove, but I have not played Ashes of the Damned at all. I have not seen any gameplay except for the creators that went to COD Next, so this will be a live first impressions. Let's not waste any time. If you find yourself enjoying this video, a like, comment, subscribe are always appreciated, but without further ado, let's get into it. All right, and here we are, Janus Towers right behind us. And I did notice the Warden was talking right when we spawned in. The Warden actually talks to you on Van Doren Farm as well, which I did not expect. I personally have no clue who the Warden is. I know some leaks came out, but I did not read in depth of those because I didn't want any spoilers. Booyah. Really quick, there's this weird bug that's happening where the compass is turned off, but it's still appearing on, so I have to toggle it and then it goes away. All right, from the gameplay at Next, I know to be very careful while driving this thing through the fog. This looks sick. I love this. And without even looking, we made it to Blackwater Lake. This was my most anticipated POI of Ashes of the Damned. We see this giant pyramid behind us. This looks so cool. I mean, with the skybox and everything, I freaking love this. All right, we'll go ahead and finish this guy up, and now we should have power to Blackwater Lake. All right, we'll go ahead and take a peek inside, see if we can find any intel, hopefully. I don't know if there's any intel if the main quest is not online yet. God, ammo goes so quick in this game. I noticed these things too. I guess they're to fill these pods and you can get some extra stuff essentially. God, one of the most underrated changes of this game is definitely the max ammo refilling your equipment. Yeah, I'm not seeing any intel. I'm wondering if it is locked with the main quest. Kind of a shame, but honestly, that's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings too much. Definitely gonna stack up some points here. Try to get Pack-a-Punch as soon as possible. Whoa, never mind. I found some intel here. All right, old Tessie, let's get moving. Ooh, I see Vulture Aid here at Ashwood. Very thematically on point. Drive old Tessie into the garage. Okay. Don't mind if I do. It's kind of weird if you ping the Pack-a-Punch, it just kind of follows you on the map like that. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it's kind of weird to look at. God, the gunplay in BO7 just feels so clean. I mean, this place, Ashwood, just looks absolutely incredible. Might as well explore a little bit more to see if we can find anything. Here we go. All right, got to Juggernog. That is going to be essential. Well, thankfully now the mission marker is gone now that we have Pack-a-Punch, so I'm going to look for... Go ahead and look for the diner. I love the little healing pods. I mean, I feel like they're incredibly essential with how many dangers there are in the fog here. Some more intel in the diner here. God, I love that every location here has some lore tied to it, which I'm sure will even be expanded upon more when the actual main quest comes out. All right, I'm hoping this takes us to the Cosmodrome. That is right. Oh yeah, we made it. We made it. I also love that all the zombie models are represented differently between all of the POIs. And here is Wisp Tea. Honestly, not my favorite perk in the world. I'm sure though once we get some augments, it'll be a lot stronger of a perk. Honestly, we're gonna go back to Ashwood and see what Ted wants us to do. Oh, I found some more intel at Ashwood right in the garage. Oh, and Ted disappeared. Awesome. That's fine. What we really need to find is an arsenal station. Van Doren Farm. Very familiar with this place. Right, here we go. Let's beef up a little bit here. All right, next, I think we ought to grab some more perks just so we can get the Wonder Fizz to spawn. And grab some intel here at Van Doren Farm. Jesus, that intel is very heavy. I'm so curious about the Vault of Flesh. Vault of the Flesh? This thing down here, we weren't sure what it was, but now it's looking a lot more bleak than it already was, I guess. At least the Ravagers look a lot less silly now when they're jumping around in the fog. If you look at the COD Next footage, the Ravagers looked absolutely ridiculous. All right, we're gonna hop back to Janus Towers Plaza, get Quick Revive, and I think then Wonder Fizz should be spawned. If not, at the very least, I think that allows us to get free perk power-ups. Oh, no, yeah, sure enough, here's the Wonder Fizz. The one thing I'll say about the free perk power-ups is they're a bit too rare to actually depend on, which honestly, that's a good thing. That was one thing I worried about when they first announced it, was that it would just be an easy way to stack up on all of your perks super quick, and thankfully it is not that. It is just a little bonus from time to time. Ooh, there we go. Gold camo on the M15 already. Well then, I am sort of considering going to the box, just so we can start some new camo challenges. Those symbols are definitely Easter egg related, and they're actually pretty familiar. Oh, and I hear the Zersa. Okay, everyone chill out. I'm actually looking for a specific gun. It's the shotgun, just because I already have some camo progress on it. Or not. Awesome. Although I don't mind this because it's purple rarity. And also too, I did see the Necrofluid Gauntlet in the box, so hopefully we can get that at some point in this game. Not too sure where the box is, but I'm still gonna try to find it. I do see it in that direction, which should be the diner. Ooh, note to self, do not jump off that. There's gotta be some intel in some of these buildings in the fog, but I am a bit nervous to actually mess with that right now. Oh, and we are taking some nasty hits here, but it looks like we're right where we want to be. You know what? After all that, honestly, I think I'm just gonna play with this for now. I do not feel like using a shotgun at this moment in time, and I will be taking the combat axe just because it is pretty powerful against the Zersa, although I think they nerfed it a bit from the beta. Anything special in here? Some more intel here. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, we are going to attempt to get to the Zarya Cosmodrome and try out one of the TED tasks. Actually, this time. Not what I had in mind, but cool. I don't know if this is a good time with the Zersa, because I can't imagine this will do too much to him, but... Oh, no. Oh, actually, we already got Legendary. We'll take it. Very cool. Another PAP tier would be really nice right about now. We didn't really get to explore much here, so I'm gonna look for some intel. Ooh, and we can go down. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a lot more like the launch multiplayer map than it is Ascension. Okay. And PhD being here is awesome because, of course, PhD was first featured on Ascension. God, these guys are such little dicks. I respect how chaotic they are, though, and they're not like pushovers like the Hellhounds and whatnot. Right. There we go. I actually really like this location, even though it's a little small. It's actually a good training spot right here, I think. And all this close range stuff is really good for what I got going on right now. And I hear another Zersa. That's just what we wanted. I think we need some napalm burst for this guy. Actually, I don't know if I'm a high enough level. I am not. God, I love the Zersa. You just can't ignore him, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess you could on a map like this and just drive away, but he will be right behind you, you know? You know what? I'm kind of curious what the fog is looking like. Oh, and I do not get any points. That is not optimal. You know what? We'll just go back to Ashwood and try to do another trial. How about that? Oh, this thing is gonna break. Sorry, Tessie. I will be back for you. What up, man? Damn, I'm realizing I got really lucky with this purple rarity drop. And you know what? I was actually kind of scared of this gun because it's a burst SMG, which I think kind of sucks in general, but this thing's not that bad. We'll see in the later rounds, though. Depth perception. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, orange rarity. Now we just need 10k more. Maybe 20 if we want the triple armor plate, which I probably should do first, honestly. And another Zersa. Imagine that. Right, they said they buffed damage up close for the SMGs. I'm gonna go ahead and need to see a demonstration. Oh yeah, that's really good. Then again, it is only round 24. Can we give Treyarch a huge shout out for stylizing the armored zombies with like bones and flesh on them? That is just so sick. Wow, I totally forgot I could do that. Oh, I lagged out. My compass. No! The eternal compass. Treyarch, help. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not jumping down this time. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of the damn compass again. There we go. All right, Tessie. It's me, you, and a dream. Oh! See, that looked just weird. Oh yeah, they definitely buffed the SMGs when up close. That is fantastic. I'm sure at round 40 I will be singing a very different tune though. Although I think I'm on the wrong augment for double tap. I think I changed it for that shotgun and did not change it back. Honestly though, this game feels really good, really solid. I mean, the engine makes the gunplay just feel so smooth. Oh, and we have a trial. What you got, Ted? 2 free perks. Let's go. I think all we're missing is Vulturade, but I'll have to double check. Vulturade and Elemental Pop. I know it's the one thing that has been consistently said throughout everyone getting a glimpse of this map, but God, it looks beautiful. I mean, if Treyarch can keep this up throughout the life cycle of BO7, this will easily be a top contender. The one thing I need to know before the main quest comes out though, and I'm sure we'll find out, is which ending of BO6 is canon. Jesus, look at this. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't want that. I want the dog. All right, the last few things I want to do is try to get the Wonder Weapon, try to get to round 40 to see if Doppelgasts are on it, and then just see how far we can go in general. I do notice too, if you want to get down here, you can do a little slide and take way less damage than just jumping off the bridge. Well, we got the ray gun. Not exactly what I want though. Ah, damn. That's okay. We still got plenty of money to burn. Ah, wrong way. Gosh, how many times can I get this rocket launcher? All right, I just paused to look and see if the Necrofluid Gauntlet is in the box, and it looks like it shows that it is, but it is not obtainable at this moment. And now my game's kind of tweaking out, so I'm gonna save and quit and then come back to see if the Doppelgasts are in fact on round 40 or not. All right, now that I got rid of that damn compass again, we're gonna try to get to round 40 here. God, this trap is creepy as hell, and I love it. All right, let's see how well the dog does with the Zersa. Oh my. Dog, help! I put way too much faith in you to be acting like this, bro. All right, not gonna lie, the dog is pretty cheeks. Which is honestly fine because I don't want the score streaks to be overpowered like they have been in the past. All right, round 40, the moment of truth. Are there Doppelgasts in Ashes of the Damned? You know what? I don't think so. They tend to spawn right at the very beginning of every round, starting at round 40 on Van Dorn Farm, but it doesn't seem like that's the case here, which honestly, that's awesome. The only problem with that is there are now no special enemies on Ashes. I guess Van Dorn Farm really is the camo grind map. All right, I guess there's nothing else to do besides exfil at this moment in time. And honestly, he was kind of a pushover. Successful exfil. Time for my initial thoughts. All right, so the question is, what do I personally think about Ashes of the Damned for Black Ops 7 Zombies? I'd like to start by saying the obvious. This map is absolutely beautiful to look at any point in the game. Every POI is distinct from the rest, and I would love to delve deeper into the lore once I find more intel on the map. And all that's nice, but is it fun to play? Well, I would say if you enjoyed Black Ops 6 Zombies, then this will be an absolute treat for you. It is so much more expansive than any map we saw in Black Ops 6, and of course, aesthetically is far superior. But if you are okay with the modern zombie systems seen in something like Black Ops 6, then I do think this game will be fun for you. And I personally am a fan of those systems, so I did find myself in a very familiar spot, but in a comfortable one. I do think the tweaks made to this game do elevate it above Black Ops 6 gameplay wise. And on the more meta side of the game, the camo grind seems to be much more expansive this year, so I will have a ton of fun grinding through that as the year goes on. And while the transportation system of this map is hardly unique, it does get you from point A to point B whenever you need to thanks to Old Tessie and the jump pads. And with such a bare bones experience today without the main quest or the Wonder Weapon, I do think there is more to come with this map that will elevate it even further beyond what we saw in Black Ops 6 and Cold War. So all in all, if you're fine with modern zombies, absolutely try this game. If you are skeptical of Modern Zombies or just generally dislike it, I would say at least give it a try, especially if you have something like Game Pass or a free trial comes out in the future. But I'm going to go ahead and play this map a bunch more and get some more conclusive thoughts on how I feel about it, which will inevitably result in a more review style video coming out soon. But with all that said, if at any point you find yourself enjoying this video, a like, comment, subscribe are always appreciated. But until next time, I've been Nicky Devi, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.